Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Earlier today, Lawyer Donald B. Kipkorir, representing IEBC Commissioner Irine Masit, appeared before the tribunal that was set up by William Ruto to investigate the four Cherera commissioners, upon which it was established that some individuals, or rather somebody, called or rather made a phone call to Irine Masit and threatened her to resign before the end of today, failure to which she will face some unspecified consequences. In this video, I want us to dig deep into that story to understand the games being played behind the scenes and why I strongly believe that Kenyans should gang up and reject this kind of impunity we are seeing in William Ruto's government. Before digging deep into that analysis, if you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. From that story, it comes out very clearly that impunity is building slowly but surely in William Ruto's government. Already, a tribunal has been set up to investigate these four IEBC commissioners. Why are some people in government now going ahead to threaten these commissioners to resign, failure to which they will face unspecified consequences? I'm seeing some busybodies in this government who are not actually following the rule of law. They are trying to use some unorthodox means to achieve their own selfish and personal interests. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. Secondly, I'm seeing taxpayers' money being misused and being wasted here. And I'm saying that because it's a fact that even this tribunal, even before it starts its investigation, already you can just see that they have a predetermined outcome. And you can just guess on how they will make their ruling and finding. It will most definitely be a guilty kind of a verdict on these IEBC commissioners. So already the verdict is known. The verdict is predetermined. Why is the government still going ahead to waste taxpayers' money pretending to be setting up a tribunal that will not function professionally and independently, a tribunal that is going to be directed on how to do its work and on how and the type and kind of a finding to come out with? I'm seeing Kenyans being taken for granted here. Kenyans are being made a fool of. Taxpayers' money is being used the wrong way, ladies and gentlemen. And also from this story, I'm just seeing some kind of revenge mission here. It's a fact now that William Ruto and those close to him are punishing these four IEBC commissioners because they disowned Chebukati's declaration. Only that. There is no criminality element in that. Their only crime is that they disowned Chebukati's declaration. So I'm seeing a government that is also going to dictate, or rather to actually influence on how some of these commissions will be functioning. I'm seeing a very high possibility where these so-called independent government institutions will not be independent. They will be listening to what the government is saying before they come up with a decision or a resolution. So that's also just a way in which William Ruto's government is also compromising and killing the independence of these institutions. And that's very unfortunate, considering that Kenyans have really walked a very long journey to reach where they are. William Ruto and his government are actually taking Kenyans back to where Kenyans have come from. And Kenyans should not accept this kind of political maneuvers and politics of yesteryears. And from all that again, I'm seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto and his team, and this is something I've always been saying here, William Ruto and his team are already in preparation for 2027. They want to remove these IEBC commissioners who they feel and consider hostile to them. They want to remove them, and then they have a new set, a complete set of new commissioners who will be singing the government's tune. And in my considered opinion, that is something that is going to take this country backwards. In that without the independence of an electoral body, a body such as IEBC, without IEBC being independent, then Kenyans actually cannot have the kind of leaders they want. And that in one way or the other can just encourage dictatorship. Because after all, the leaders who will be in power will now feel that they don't need the support of the people. They can just rule the way they want. After all, they have the commission, the electoral commission, that will just declare them the winners of the election, whether they win or not. So that's also something Kenya should reject, because it can lead to the elected leaders not performing. After all, they know the verdict will not come from the people. So that's also very unfortunate, ladies and gentlemen. And above all, looking at what is happening in this government, the mere fact that somebody can call a commissioner to threaten her, and even if you leave alone that, if you look at the integrity of the judges that are actually leading in the tribunal, Judge Muchelule, just some months back, was actually charged of some corruption. It was alleged that she was found in possession of some dollars. And the aim of those dollars was that the dollars were to be used to bribe him, to compromise him. And now you are seeing this is the person that is now leading that tribunal. And largely, if you look at William Ruto's government, all individuals who are accused of corruption, in one way or the other, William Ruto's government has rewarded them. All individuals. Just mention anybody who was accused of corruption. A good number, if not a majority, have been rewarded by William Ruto's government. So I'm also seeing a country that is clearly heading in the wrong direction. And also it puts on the spot the integrity of some of these judges being used by this regime. Another regime might come and might also go after these kind of judges and some of these leaders. So as much as these individuals might be enjoying now, they must know and they should prepare themselves for maybe for problems in future. A new regime might come, a regime that will now rule as per the law, and they will be in serious problems. That's the only advice I can give to some of these judges and some of these individuals who are accused of corruption and are now being rewarded in this government. As you enjoy, just know that a time might come when a new regime might also be in power, and you will have to carry your own crosses. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. And to any other person who want to support our channel here, as always, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. And as I conclude, that story just confirms beyond any reasonable doubt that the tribunal that has been set by William Ruto to investigate these commissioners, they will not work independently. They will not work professionally. Already, they have a predetermined outcome. I consider that as wastage of taxpayers' money, wasting money on a body that is not going to deliver, is not going to work professionally. That's wastage of taxpayers' money. And already, I'm seeing a William Ruto, just as I've stated, who is also out to make sure he controls and muzzles all these independent government institutions that can also lead to dictatorship. So Kenyans must be prepared that as they keep quiet, actually dictatorship is building slowly but surely. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.